So that's some cool stuff, huh, Dave?
Yep.
But
sure
not
was.
as cool as what we got here at the CCA workbench.
Well, you know, this is pretty cool stuff.
No, that stuff. When it comes to protecting everything,
I know.
It's the bomb.
I know. I love it. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with these Smith saltwater knives. These guys are just getting into the saltwater knife business. They've been making and sharpening tools and stuff like that since 1886, but now they're making these knives. These are stainless steel knives, and they're coated with a stuff called Xylon, which is very, it's like almost like a Teflon, but not quite as expensive. It's just really slick and a good protective coating, even for a stainless steel knife. And I don't know if you've felt that thing, but it is razor sharp. That is the La Waya, and that's the 9-inch, I believe. We also have the 7-inch there that comes in 7-inch, and then we also have a bait breaker knife. It's just a cool little bait knife with a line cutter on the back and a serrated edge in case you had to crack something open. Again, these all have really nice rubber handles, big handles so you can get a good grip, and guards for your fingers. Really nice knives from Smith's.
So a mate would want to have this because obviously if he gets yanked out by a blue
Usually you're going to have a
big
pair of
shark,
pliers,
something.
but if you can't get a hold of your pliers, you want to have a knife too. So it's always good to have a line
that.
cutter for correct.
Nice. Good
Smith's,
job, guys.
Smith's knives, really
I'm
good
really
stuff.
Impressed.
Next we got these are fire tails. They're on this dredge right here, but as you can see, these are a silhouette artificial dredge bait, and a lot of guys insist they like to have natural baits on their dredge. Well, I can tell you, no fish has ever smelled a dredge. All these sailfish and marlin, they don't use their nose and taste buds when they get up behind a dredge. They're on it because they see it. They're using their eyeballs, and that's a big bait ball. And what's great about these firetail dredge baits is that they're really streamlined. They don't weigh a whole lot, so they're not weighing down a dredge. You can load a ton of them on a dredge, and if you have a little center console boat, you don't have to get a LP or a whole lot of stuff to pull these things out of the water. That's a big downside to dredges, is usually when you got them loaded up with mullets and ballyhoos with all weights, an ounce weight on each one of them, it becomes a real heavy thing to pull in and out of the water. Well, these firetails keeps you from doing that, and they swim like crazy. If you go to firetails.com, TAILZ, firetails.com, and go and watch these things swim. It's amazing how well they swim, and they'll last forever. As you can tell, they're made out of like the vinyl on a seat cushion. So this is what they used to make skirts out on lures. So those things will last forever. Next, you got me. Next, we got a T&H Marine. This is called the Tackle Titan, and what it is, it's a magnetic rack that you can mount on your boat. So when you want to put your lures away or hang them up during the day when you're changing lures, you don't have to go and drop them back in the box. You can just hang them on here, and it'll keep them out of the way while you're fishing. When you mount it, it also has this little ledge here is magnetized, so you can put hooks and stuff on top. And it's
you
real
also
easy.
have the magnets here
correct.
in the corners.
You can either mount it with screws, or that comes with the double-sided tape, that real strong tape they've got nowadays.
And it comes in different colors, we got the black and the white here as a sample.
Right. Next, we got these Costa hats. Costa is really making a big push in the clothing market, and these are really some nice hats that they've come out. One size fits all. They're a regular fit hat, and they have the plastic on the back so that you can go ahead and adjust it to whatever size. They're 5-panel with the foam front, kind of like the old styles, in the 70s and the late 70s and early 80s.
What's this one called?
That one there is called the Real Tree Fishing, and that is the Baja Stripe. And then they have the Mossy Oak there, then the blue, and the Stealth Dorado hat, and the last but not least is the Costa Chambray, and that comes with a nice big logo on there.
Absolutely.
So
See a lot of people wearing Costas.
Very good stuff, very good. They make good products. So.
Yep. Speaking of good stuff, Brie, you are it. So go ahead.
With the most as well. Thanks, Rick.